Yeah. Hi, Rohit.
Hi.
Hi. So let's talk about the SEBI research analyst audit, and what you will be looking at. The criteria, especially for the audit. So if you can just take it forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, Kumar, SEBI audit of research analyst is in addition to any other statutory audit, and this audit must be completed within 6 months from the end of the relevant financial year. There are basically 13 points that we need to consider. Okay.
Talk about the qualifications and certificates.
Yeah, I will talk.
Which
about
is very important.
Yes,
criteria.
yes. The first point is the educational qualification and the NISM certificate. So the NISM certificate must be valid throughout the financial year.
Okay.
Also, the CA certificate, also the educational certificate must be valid for the whole financial year.
Oh.
This is what we must look at as an auditor.
Okay. Then what about the capital adequacy requirements?
See, it depends on whether you are an individual, you are a partnership firm, or an LLP or a company. If you are an LLP or a company, you have to maintain a capital adequacy of 25 lakh rupees.
Okay.
And if you are an individual or a partnership firm, then the capital adequacy requirement is 1 lakh rupees.
Okay.
So how will you check it? It will be checked through the balance sheet or the net worth certificate issued by the chartered accountant.
Oh wow. Okay. So what about the communication to SEBI, and what is the requirement that you need?
See, if there is any change in the structure, change in the address, or change in the employee structure, then you have to intimate it to the SEBI. The intimation must be checked whether you have sent it by email or by registered post.
Okay. That's important.
Yes.
Then what about the clients? The correspondences and all.
The correspondence between the research analyst and the client must mention the word research analyst.
Oh, okay.
So on the letterhead or any other communication, it must be mentioned your name and the word research analyst.
Oh. So that is what they are looking at.
Yes.
SEBI point of view.
Yes.
Okay. And how about the internal policies and procedures? That also we can cover.
Yes. There should be a written policy governing the trading and dealing by you, that is the partners or promoters or the employees of the research analyst. So you must check with the internal policy documents that are available.
Oh, okay.
Now.
Yeah. So now let's. What are the limitations on trading? Because especially being a SEBI regulated organization, there must be some type of limitations on the trading. So
The promoters of the entity and the employees of the equity research entity must be having limitations on trading. Okay, so any trading done by the equity research firm or by the employees of this research analyst firm must be thoroughly documented.
Oh,
okay.
Is it?
And a written permission must be taken by the employees before dealing or trading in securities.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Also, I think there is a basis for the research report. How do you document it?
Yeah, the basis of the research report must be documented. This is the 7th point we need to consider.
Okay. Now, let's. I think almost we are through with some of the major points. But what about the disclosures which we need to mention in the research reports and the contents of the research report? Okay.
See, the disclosures regarding any interest, regarding any on the basis of which you have come to a conclusion must be documented.
Okay. That's good. And how about the maintenance of all the records?
Yeah, there are 4 records that you must mention with respect to research report. First is research report duly signed and dated.
Okay.
Second is research recommendations provided.
Oh, okay.
Then you must provide rationale for arriving at research recommendations.
Oh, okay.
And documents about public appearances.
Okay.
So all these documents must be mentioned or kept for the auditor.
Okay, for at least some period of time.
Yes, it must be maintained for a period of 5 years.
Okay.
If it is in a digital form, it must be digitally signed. If it is in physical form, it must be signed and kept for a period of 5 years.
Oh, okay, okay. And how about this display of the investor charter and complaints? If there could be some complaints or some cases against which has to be kept on the website.
Yes, it must be kept on the website, and it must be communicated to the clients.
Okay. Yeah. What about compensation of the research analyst, which everyone
You
expects?
must have an approved policy for that. Okay. So all this must be documented and it must be seen during the audit.
Okay. Right. Yeah. And finally, I think we have come almost up to the covered major points. Now, finally the appointment of the complaints officer, which does the SEBI expect this type of?
Yes, a compliance officer must be appointed by the corporate body. What you will see, you will have to see the board resolution with respect to this and the appointment procedure.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Then do we have any other regulations or any other?
Yes, you must comply with the regulations thoroughly during the